Okay, sorry. Boy, I was talking all that time to myself. Hi, Mindy. Hi, Lena. Oh my God. Yeah, I had mute on. Sorry. That should help now. Sorry. Hi, Ashley. Anyway, Lena, hi. Go ahead and cook dinner. I was saying it's still a few hours for dinner time here. Hi, Elaine. Hi, Mina. Okay, we got people coming in, so YouTube must have sent out the notification. It's good now. I know. God, it sucks to be me sometimes. Hi, Orla. It's good to see you. Hi, Dabbler. So, yeah, finally getting a crowd. Hey, Dee Dee. I'll leave that there. I might need it. So, Dee Dee had a fun stream this morning showing all the Fantasy Garden art cards that she's got. So if you missed that this morning, go back and watch, because we have some amazing talented people in this group, I swear. Hi, Nancy. Hi, Linda. Hi, Sinwin. So yeah, that was good. And then she showed books and stuff she got for her birthday. So, but it's still February, so you still got a lot of days in your birthday month, Dee Dee. So get shopping, girl. Girl! So anyway, we'll just go ahead. We waited long enough. I'll show some stuff. Last week I didn't stream because of Robert's doctor's appointment. We got the results from his extensive blood test, and I'm thrilled to report that Robert's blood numbers are now as good as they've ever been since treatment. And he's 3 years out, officially 3 years out. So, yeah, I mean, thank God for that. Hey, Lady Jan. So that's what we were doing last Monday. And while we're in Joplin, I always, of course, have to go shopping. So I went to Hobby Lobby, and I didn't need a whole lot, but if you're there and you have a 40% off coupon, of course you have to go, right? So I went to Hobby Lobby, and the only thing, I didn't buy too much. And of course now it's all spread out, so I don't even know what I bought for sure. But the one thing I did buy that I was tickled to death with was this book by Ruth Chow Simmons called Grace Laced. And I picked this up, I don't even know how many times. I mean, I picked it up so many times because there's something so fun about her artwork. And they had it like 50% off. So all of their, their devotional books and Bibles and everything were 50% off. So I went ahead and bought that. Thanks, you guys. It is. I mean, it's been a long haul, but he is really, really fortunate. So, yeah, we were absolutely thrilled to death. So, I'm going to flip through this book, and if we have time after I'm done working in the Scavenger Hunt book, I'm going to probably just pick a couple of these out to watercolor. So, let me flip through it real quick. She is really talented. Really, really talented. She does brush lettering, watercoloring, everything I love. So, of course, I had to buy it. Don't you know? Let me say hi. Hi, Peggy. Peggy's kicking butt on Scavenger Hunt. But look at just that little... It's so pretty, but she makes it look so easy. I don't know if it's really easy or not. We're going to probably dabble in that in a little while. I like this page. And I like looking at her work because, like, in here she's got some really hard edges. So I'm thinking, okay, then I don't have to feel bad if I get them, right? Your word is a lamp and a light to... Okay, the design on this one's not so good, but I do love the daisies around the edge. So I'll just flip. The little lamb. So if you're near Hobby Lobby, Go in. I don't know if they're still on sale. That was a week ago. I love these mushrooms. I was definitely wanting to paint that. Just simple pages, but they're just so pretty. Right? Hey, CB. I was just on Twitter before I came on here, Elaine, and Lisa Scott tweeted the forecast for the next 7 days. We're going to be freezing our butts off, girl. It does not look promising at all. And I spent this weekend reading, I'm not done with the book, but I read quite a bit of it. I love this page too. It's just simple and pretty. This one too. The honeycomb with just the little bees. Just makes me happy. Hi, Terry. Loved your cards this morning, Terry. Anybody who sent them in has done so good. I mean, you know, the thing that surprises me about those art cards is with a very simple prompt like Fantasy Garden, everybody's take on it is so vastly different. And it's just, that makes me happy, you know, that given something so simple, we're all very imaginative. I love this page. Everything you need for a good, godly life, but also a good life. Love that page. Hey, Kathy. Haven't completed my homework yet, Kathy. And I have no excuse. I can't say the dog ate it. I don't have a dog. I can say that I'm useless. I sit on my butt too much. Free indeed. So yeah, I really like this book. And then when I saw it for 50% off after I'd looked at it 100 times, I was like, if you don't buy it today, there's something wrong with you. So I bought it. It's definitely inspirational. Not only just the paintings and the art, but the words. So, yep. I wish I had the stick-to-itness to create a book like this. But yeah, it's called Grace Lace, Ruth Chow Simmons. Beautiful book. Beautiful book. So, oh, the ice is bad in Tulsa. Oh, see, I didn't even know that. It's just cold here. And it's wet, you know, which makes the cold, in my opinion, double cold. But I could whine about that all day. Let me see if I've forgotten anybody. Oh, did you get to see it, Kathy? I'll show it again. Grace Laced, Ruth Chow Simmons. I love it. Really, really love it. She has several books out, and I'm going to go look. I think I have another one of hers, but I may have given that one away. So, yeah. And then, the other junk I bought at Hobby Lobby was just like watercolor tray, and I think they had some paintbrushes on sale that I might have bought because I don't have enough paintbrushes. And then I went to Books A Million because Dee Dee said calendars are on sale for $3, which I don't necessarily do collage, so I just go in there for other stuff, you know, because I like their puzzle books. So I did buy the 365 Brain Puzzlers. I have not opened it. I have not used it yet because you have to take care of a fragile brain, right? But I will use that. I'll set it by the couch, and when I'm just not doing anything, it is a beautiful book, right, Kathy? Yeah. I'll do some brain puzzlers and hope I can finish them. Yeah, And then this one just cracked me up. This one was already open there, and so I had flipped through it. And there is some really funny stuff in here, you guys. Let me move this camera back and down for this. You had one job. These are things that people do that crack me up. Orgasmic blueberries, $1.25. I won't flip them all, but I should have flagged a few of them. But look at whoever designed this kitchen. You can't open the drawers. And then on the back, there's a little extra thing. So, where's that? I wish this one, they put the toilet in, you can't shut the door. So I read this stuff, and then I just laugh like crazy, Mensa, right? Hi, Carol. I was just whining about our weather, Carol. Yeah, you had one job. You couldn't figure out not to put the toilet there. What the hell? This one, stairs don't go up to the door. Some of them are kind of hard to tell. Now, I've seen a lot of these where they misspell the words on the road. And if you're traveling on this road, good luck getting where you're going. I hope you guys can see them okay. Put the doll in upside down. This is my life. Everybody else is up acting like normal people. I'm upside down on my head. Pretty self-explanatory. This one cracks me up. The door opens to a down staircase. What the heck? That's for people you don't really like. Oh, I wish I could find that one I was telling Dee Dee about because it was so funny. There's some of them that, honestly, they had me just laughing out loud. Here's a fork in the road. Hi, Annie Mame. Hi, Susie. Hi, Mark. Can't see. It's black. Is it black? What the hell? It's not black. Mark, you're yanking my chain. People are crazy as hell. Now, the printing errors, I can totally get that because I printed for my whole life. This dumbass put their pizza in there on a plastic. Of course, I would do that maybe because I used a plastic spoon on candy and melted it. Thought it was marshmallow cream, so there's that. Oh. Next time, set a timer, genius. Some of them, it's just the comments at the side that are so funny. Here's customer parking straight ahead. If by straight you mean curvy, then yes, straight ahead. Authentic Mexican food, hot dog, french fries, and chili cheese fries. This one cracks me up because in Oklahoma, this is what people would do. This is not unusual. If you have a cord in the other room, just drill a hole through the dang wall. What the hell? Obviously misspelled fragile. I totally get that, though. $17. And the comment on this one is prediction. After you finish counting, you'll spot the real error. They misspelled 17. This is a swear house. Oh, I can't find that one. Anyway, you get the idea. You had one job. Now, after I'm done with this, I don't know. I might cut a couple of them out and use them. Who knows? And then this is the quotable a-hole, which, you know, I had to get that. I have not even read it yet. I've read a few of them, but yeah. So that I have to look forward to. But then my friend Dee Dee, whose Barnes & Noble must be really awesome, sent me, because mine didn't have this one, sent me the Mary Engelbreit Back to the Drawing Board calendar, which I really like this one because she took some of her most famous sayings and redrew them. So most of these, I'm going to have to pull out again. Oops. Most of these you will recognize. But I had not seen any of the new drawings. And like this one, she put the original drawing up here on the wall. But a book is a present you can open again and again. I just love her stuff. And this one I should tear out and send to Sister Woman. Yeah, you like my deep reading material? I do too, Peggy. This one needs to go to Jonna, for real, because it's got the little camper in it, Home is Where the Heart Is. And then this is the original one, Home is Where the Heart Is. But that little camper really belongs with Jonna. Here is Don't Look Back, Your Life No Longer an Option. That was the original art. This is her new art. Don't look back. Her art is just so simple, but like she never overlooks anything. Like even just doing that lettering, like I love that. The little mushrooms. Yeah, I just love it. We could all use a redo once in a while. Tell me that. Bloom Where You're Planted, which you're all familiar with, the original Bloom Where You're Planted. And then this is the new one. This is probably one of my favorites in the whole calendar because this is like Fantasy Garden with the little alien Martian guy and the, I don't know if it's a squid or an octopus or whatever. But this would be Mary Engelbright's version of the Fantasy Garden. I'm pretty sure. Don't you think? Good old Mom. And there's the original. Oh, I'm going to spill that if I'm not careful. Queen of Everything. I think I have a stamp of this, of the original, actually. Queen of Everything. This would be me, with all my toys and everything. Queen of Everything. Need a tiara, though. And hopefully today I'm not stuffing, because I did my snuffing because I did my Flonase before I came on. Running Away. I like that one. Living on an Island. Go Away. That's what I need out in my front yard. Go Away. Everybody Needs Their Own Spot. So I think her second art is just as adorable as her first art. Now she can make a gazillion dollars doing that. Life is Just a Cheruboli's. This may have been the first Mary Engelbright art I either bought or remember seeing, right? Life is Just a Cheruboli's. I like that play on words. Now she's upgraded it to this. You got to wonder what's in her head there. Let's put the fun back in Dysfunctional. I know all about that. So thank you, Dee Dee. Here's A Small Circle of Friends. I love her take on all the little toys. And even just like the wallpapers and stuff that she puts up. It's so, so her, right? And then this one is Believe, where the kids are looking at the snacks they left for Santa that got eaten. I'm not sure that I like this one better than the original Believe, where Santa's coming out of the chimney. This one was absolutely classic, so well done, just everything. So, but I'm glad she went back and revisited some of her old art, you know? So, I appreciate Dee Dee sending me that. I wish I could have found the desk calendar for her, but yeah. I don't think, my BAM didn't have much. And then in a second Dee Dee package, I got her art cards for supporting her channel, which I don't, I just appear there. And then Piccola does all the work, but I'm appreciative of Piccola. So, Hi, Kathy. Anybody I might have missed coming in? Susie. So, Dee Dee's collages, I've watched them, I don't know, 10 years. And they never cease to amaze me. That there's just like worlds inside of worlds. So again, thank you, Dee Dee. You're a very imaginative woman. That's all I gotta say. Mods get treats too. I know, just because I show up and I don't go back to sleep. And I think that's it. That's all I have to show today. I haven't bought anything else. Hunky UPS isn't visiting me because I haven't ordered from Amazon. Hang on, I gotta fold my laundry. I washed my art rags and they're sitting here in a pile because I just went and got them because I thought, you know what, you might need those. I need to get some new rags. These ones are pretty crusty. Like washing them doesn't even help them anymore. These are old diapers. All right. I know, I have to do my laundry, right? Because I left it in the dryer. I'm going to tell you guys a secret. When I have to wash my art rags, I do them with Robert's pants so that if I ruin anything, nothing really gets ruined. That's terrible, right? But that's really my secret. They go with Robert's pants. Let me move these. I'm so rude. All right, and then we got the scavenger hunt, which I didn't do. Bad, bad, bad. I know, right? Oh, I know, right, Mark? Buy a ticket for a ride in Dee Dee's head? Oh, man. All right, so I don't even remember what I've done or not done since I showed you guys last. So I'm going to do a quick flip and then do a couple of pages really quick that I already have prepped. So I should have counted, let's see, 2, 4, 5, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28. Okay, I have 39 left to do. Don't use ink tints, they'll end up with pink pants. You know what, Dabbler, he would wear them anyway. Ah, thanks, Kathy. There are times that I'm really enjoying it, and then there are other ones that I just look at and go, what the heck am I going to do with that? But then, like, sometimes I just get a spark of imagination, and I came up with something. So one of the ones I'm going to do today is that. So, and then there's some that I'm just so not looking forward to, like favorite toy. My favorite toy, I know, was Light Bright when I was a kid. So I was going to do like a Light Bright picture. But do you know the prep to do that? Like to get all the little circles and then the lights in it, you know, to depict it. I thought, oh my God, there's got to be something easier than that. So I think I'm probably going to go with, which was another one of my favorites, is Spirograph. But I've got to find where I put my Spirograph now. Well, Mark, there's still time. You've got until April 1st to get it done, to be eligible. But even if you don't finish it, it's fun just doing parts of it. So, yeah, I've still got 39 to go. Yeah. When it comes to life, the critical thing is whether you take things for granted or take them with gratitude. So, I'll have quotes throughout mine as I find stuff. I'll just slap them in here. All right, this one I know is photograph. You guys saw me do this one. That's my art card, which will go away. Swatches, squares, favorite non-art supply, maze, stamps. Was playing card one of them? See, I need to write down on here what they are. Yeah, playing card was one of them. That's number 15. And then cartoon characters. So I made this whole little cards with the Seven Dwarf characters. Alright, hang on, lost my chat real quick. You found it yesterday? Yeah, I put mine in a real safe place. I'm sure it's in the kids' room with the kids' stuff. I just have to go in there and dig it, and I don't necessarily want to do that. That's my puzzle and another character. This is my favorite cartoon. This is a greeting card. Food packaging, which now you guys know I only eat junk. This was a flower. I just like that. I don't really know why, but I'll put something else. Oh, this was a calendar. A penny for your thoughts seems a little pricey. This is a page I'm going to work on. This is a page out of magazine. This is a zine of random useless facts. So this is multiple. This is also a border. This is a jelly prank page. So I got that done. I don't know if I'd shown you guys the ticket page. I like the ticket page though. So I got that one done. This was my coloring page. Dee Dee, don't look. Here's my pet page. This is my pet portrait gallery, which I really love this one, and I love doing it. That was a fun page. This is my candy page, and I have to say this Ghirardelli chocolate squares, the white chocolate with caramel, is the best candy on the planet. Norma sent me that. And honestly, I'd never had the white chocolate with caramel. If you see it, get it. It is absolutely the best candy on the planet. But Reese's peanut butter cups aren't bad either. And that lint, that was another one that Norma had sent me. Blank pages to work on. Oop, this one I gotta glue back in. This was my Zentangle page, and this was all the Zentangle patterns from January, I think. I'm pretty sure it was January. And then I think I did this one, but I forgot to show you guys. We had to do something see-through, so I made a see-through little pocket here, and this is the black and white page. And then I made this little, I don't think I showed you guys this. Or maybe I photographed it and put it on Instagram. Hi, Wendy. I'm glad you're new here. The pets is a fun page, right? Yep, I love that. But anyway, so I did a little matchbook, which is one of the prompts, of 24 dominoes. And I had these in my stash from something else that I had used, but I thought, oh, it's good for the black and white page. So it's a matchbook of 24 dominoes. And they really work. I mean, if you took them out of here, they would really let you play a game. And then the back, I was going to draw a domino game, but it got too small. So I'm going to cover that up and do something else back there. But if I might not. But anyway, there's my little matchbook of dominoes. Who finished? Mommenson. Okay, I need to write that down because you are not on the finished. So we'll write it down. What's the date today? 2/8. So up until now, I have 4 people who have notified me that they have completed. I'll read the names real quick. So if, okay, and Kim said hers is done as well. K and RP, I'll just put Kim Polton. Okay, so far I have Katrina, Kimberly 557 is that one. I better put 557 on there. Terry Lutz, Mommenson, and Kim Polton. So if anybody else has finished, make sure I have your name. Sometimes people tell me at weird times and weird places, and then I have to remember. And the way you can notify me is, here is fine. You can leave me a message on Twitter, or Instagram is probably the safest, honestly. And if you don't have Instagram or anything like that, you can always leave a message on one of the videos. I think I read all my messages, so yeah. Here's sarcasm is just one service that I offer. This was my pink page. I did this on stream. I absolutely hate this page, but it's got pink, it's got stencil, it's got sewing, it's got napkins. So this page, as ugly as it is, was a lot of the prompts, so I was good with it. So I'm not sure what this one is. This is a post-it note. Oh yeah, I was going to put post-it notes on here, but these are some of the post-it notes that I have. And then after I finished this page, I was going through my junk, and I found all these post-its. God, it sucks to be a hoarder. So I thought, well, I'll go ahead and pull those out. And then these as well from the Smash books. So, yep, I'm a hoarder. But there's all the post-it notes. So I like that page too. Let's see what else we got. Oh, here's my bag. Paper bag. And I think that's it. Oh, and this is going to be the orange page, but it sticks out so far that I thought I would wait until the very end to do it. So this is orange butterflies. I've got a page with the unknown word in it, I think. Yeah. So I just figured I'd use it for an envelope to store up stuff. Something else is in here too. Oh, that was from Norma. So, yeah. So now you've seen all I've got done. And then this morning, while Dee Dee was streaming, I went ahead and prepped that one page because I got a spark of inspiration. One of the prompts is money and song lyrics. So the other day, I had gone back and forth on money. But the other day I was at Dollar General and I found duct tape that had money on it. It's not a huge roll, but I think it only costs like $1. So let me see. Yeah. So it's just a roll of duct tape that I went ahead and taped out on the page, and then I cut it in a $sign. And then on the back is the lyrics to Pink Floyd's Money, which I mean, I've heard that song because I had to look it up all my life, but I never knew what the words said. Hey, Julie. And Lisa, I guess Lisa came in. So, yeah, so that was my bit of inspiration to get dollars in the form of $sign with the lyrics for money on the back. So all I really have to do is tape this in, and I'm just going to use regular old Scotch tape and put it in like a tip in, because you got to be able to see the back, right? Because that's where the lyrics are. And this morning when Dee Dee was saying, well, what are you going to do on your show today? And I was answering, but my hands were full of matte medium, putting that gift wrap on the page so it would be gold behind it, because I thought it would look really cool. That's why I couldn't answer right away, because I was busy kicking out trolls and matte mediuming things. We had a lot of trolls this morning at Dee Dee's, people coming in to promote their channels, which you guys know Dee Dee is so good about promoting everybody. She's the best promoter on the planet, right? But to just come in to a chat and start promoting your channel, that's so ignorant. Let us get to know you. You know, like, stay and enjoy Dee Dee's art. Let us get to know you. And so yeah, I usually try and give them a chance, but it depends on my mood, really. That's the truth. Just depends on my mood whether or not you get a second chance. that was pretty ingenious, right? A dollar sign made of money. And then the lyrics to the song Money. There's a lot of songs that have money in it, so, but there you go. That's the tip-in. And a lot of people have asked what a tip-in is. That's a tip-in, where you can open it. I've got quite a few tip-ins in here. That is not a tip-in, that's just a fold. But that would be considered a tip-in. And there's others on here. Well, the other tip-in is the maze. And I think tip-in is one of our prompts. Yeah, that would be considered also a tip-in. But in my, you had one job, they have some mazes on the back of that too. So you have 23 more pages and tons of decorating to do. Well, you still got plenty of time, you guys. April 1st, just notify me before April 1st. And the thing is, even if you don't get it done, if you just have some fun doing it, that's, yeah, you've won half the battle right there. Okay, now the next thing is I am not a glitter person. I am not even close to a glitter person. So glitter is one of the prompts. And what I think of when I think of glitter is a unicorn farting glitter. So I thought, okay, I need to find a picture of a unicorn. And then it dawned on me, hey, that day that Dee Dee and I had Zippy on, I drew a unicorn. So I drew Zippy the unicorn. So I yanked it out of my sketchbook. And I'm going to use Zippy the unicorn in here, and we're going to figure out how to get him farting glitter. So let me just wait a minute here. I'm going to see if I can mark some of these off because I'm so excited to get some of these done. Okay, lyrics from a song I got. And I do try and write on here. Oh, that was up here. Alright, so this is page number 1920. This is page 21. Yeah, baby, getting them done. Now I've lost where that was. Okay. And money. And it also could be a tip-in, so I've got to figure out how to use lace too. I know how I'm going to use the feather. I have the idea for that one. Necklace, chain, well, I'm going to wait on that one. Button, draw your breakfast, safety pin, clean up a mess page. Oh, that could be today with the glitter because I'm going to have a mess here. T-shirt saying create a border. That one I actually could consider done because I have a border on the zine. Wild card, your choice. I haven't even figured out. Page of white. Swapped fib art. That one I can satisfy when I get my fantasy garden, right? Since you're going to do a flip, could you make it a back flip? Because I'd love to see that. A back flip, yeah, right. In your dreams, Julie. A letter to myself. That one I'll put off. Band-Aid. Bar soap wrapper. Something repaired. A coupon. Flowers. Piece of fabric. Pop top. I have the pop top. Finger paint. Favorite toy, something found, use glitter. I'm going to do that one right now. 5 senses, dryer lint. I dread that one. Place you want to visit, miniature greeting card and postcard. Okay, so we just need to find a place in the book. Maybe I'll put Zippy on. I got to cut Zippy down a little bit, left and right. So, and then I'll do the glitter on this side. Yeah, I think I'll do that. I'll have him cover up the polka dots. All right, let's cut a little bit off Zippy. We shall alter Zippy right now. Put the lid back on the pen. Oh, great. All right, how can you lose the lid to a pen in 2 seconds flat? That's what I want to know. How can you do that? Put it on the end of the pen, dumbass. Okay, never mind. All right, I'm taking these 2 pages out because we'll work on these and put the whole book aside. Put glitter on your dryer sheet and have some real fun too. Yeah, right. I'm willing to put up with a certain amount of mess, but there's a certain amount, bless your heart. I can hear your tone of voice, Dee Dee, so just knock it off. And you guys are probably going to make fun of me, but I like things straight, so we're going to do this straight. All right, I want the lettering so it can be a 1/4 inch on this side. You finished yours, Peggy? Let's get you in the book right now. Well, dang it, I'm gonna miss your IG post. But congratulations to you. So slowly, people are getting them done. Who came up with this glitter and lint ideas? I don't know. See, Wendy, we let people, this year was the first year we let people make suggestions. And I'm not sure that will be a continuing option. Hi, Dorothy. All right, so the page that he has to fit on is just about 5 inches. So we're gonna, oh good, it's 1/4 inch. Yay me. So we'll just lose a little bit of his tail, no big deal. He didn't need that much tail anyway. You're gonna post, I've been seeing those, Peggy, I love them. The vintage Valentines, yeah, those are really good. I don't know where you've gotten them, but those are really good. Oops. How do I want to put this in? I think I'll use double-sided tape. And then I'm going to ask for suggestions. I asked Dee Dee, but I didn't like her idea, so we're going to go for plan B here. What do you guys think is the best way to glue this glitter into the book? And I'll tell you what I'm talking about here in just a second. See in the background of Zippy's drawing how I did the gold paint? I splattered it. I'd like to do the same thing with the glitter, but I have to use glitter because it's a prompt. If it was up to me, I'd just use the gold paint. But anyway, I've got to use the glitter. So she was like saying, well, use double-sided tape. Well, I don't want yeah, I don't want just a string of glitter. I want it more like flicked paint, right? Yeah, Elaine, you did come up with the dryer lint. And I'm not going to hold it against you your whole life, just most of it. So what do you guys think the best way to do that is? I was thinking maybe I could take some Elmer's glue, water it down, flick it on, and then sprinkle the, make glitter glue and flick. And that sounds really messy too. All right. We'll put Zippy in. If you had any idea how much I dread this whole glitter thing, Why did I agree to do this? I could have done it outside in the freezing ass cold weather. You guys, it's getting below 0 here, I think, coming up this week. All right, Zippy. You're going in the book. Look at that. He fits pretty darn good. All right, so this one is the side. Let me put this down again, make sure I'm right. Yep, this is the side that needs the glitter. And I hope I don't wreck the pet page, because I love the pet page. Don't you have watercolor iridescent medium? I do, Michelle. What are you thinking? I think I do have iridescent medium. Hi, Mary. Yeah, see, Curly, I hate loose glitter too. That's why I'm scaring. I don't have any stickles, Pamela. Oh, and Pamela, I did notice in Dee when Dee Dee and I met with Devin the other day, I went back and read the chat and looked at all the stuff I'd missed. And I noticed that you share my birthday. So now G. Brody and you and me all have the same birthday. All right, I'm looking at you guys. Do you have a splatter stamp or a splatter stencil? Use either, both with glue and the glitter. Yeah, like embossing fluid. That's kind of what I was thinking too. Don't have... Yeah, I loved your art cards, Jamie. Hi, by the way. Glitter nail polish. Oh, like I have glitter nail polish. Yeah. I think I'm just going to flick the glue and then do the glitter. All right, we're going to try this. If this screws up, okay, because I'm anal and y'all know it, and you can make fun of me all you want, I don't care. This is just paper I use to prevent messes. I don't want the mess on that page, so I'm gonna fix it so it doesn't happen. Glitter nail polish. Ugh, that's funny. I do have nail polish, just not glitter. Alright, hopefully that'll keep this mess off that back page. Alright, hold your horses, guys. Sorry. Oh, bad headache. I hope you feel better. APG. Alright, I'm going to water down some glue. I could add the glitter in there, couldn't I? And then try and splatter it. That might be less of a mess. I won't need that much, I'm sure, but I'd rather have too much than not enough. All right. And it should mix okay, because Elmer's is water soluble, so... Okay, that's not thin enough yet. It's not really flickable. Alright. Hey, Jersey. Alright, we can try it both ways, I guess. Ugh. You guys have no idea how nervous this is making me right now. Alright, that seems... Alright, that seems thin enough that it might be flickable. And then I bought this at DG2. How do you open glitter without getting it every freaking where? I know I'm going to be eating this later. See, it's already on the table. Ugh. How would you like to work in a glitter factory? Nobody sneezed while the glitter's out, no lie. Alright, let's smush this up. Alright, this might work. Alright. I better, well, it doesn't matter if Zippy's gets some on him because, yeah, it's his fault this is happening. Oh, this hasn't been bad so far. God, I'm glad I don't have to do this every day. Look what I do for you guys. Ugh. And I hope whoever else has glitter pages to do. Oh, and look at what I did. Oh, well. Yeah, has as much problems with this as I do. I want a lot here, and then I'm gonna work on the Zippy page here in just a second. We'll set this aside and let it dry. There we go. I promise you, my kids never had glitter. Put some right in there. What a mess. Now I hope that when it dries clear, that we have just little sections of glitter. Right? You're dreading it? Well, maybe I've given you an idea of how to do this without ruining your entire life. Now, the thing I don't know, you guys, and I could have put too much water in here. Maybe I should spray this with a sealer or something. Because I might have watered it down too much where the glue won't work. What do you think? Okay, we're going to set this aside and let it dry. It is glittery though, right? All right. You have nail polish with glitter? Okay. Now, I'm not going to flick it on, well, I got a few on there, but that's okay. I thought what I would do is paint the glitter and you can still see his rainbow tail behind it. So that's Zippy Fart and Glitter. Zippy has become quite famous, right? After it dries, go over it with gloss varnish. Okay, Jamie, that's a good idea, and I think I actually have some. I actually have some spray-on varnish, too. Alright, that's going in the water. I will leave this just in case I need more, but chances are... I think I did pretty good. Like, I'm not seeing glitter everywhere. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Now that tube of glitter can go in the garbage. That's only how much I had to clean up. Yay me. Zippy the cigar smoking glitter farter. Exactly, Melissa. Is the glitter going over to the next page? Yes. It's a 2-page spread. See, yeah. Okay, maybe I didn't understand your question, Dee Dee, when you say, is it going over to the next page? Yeah. This is going to be the pages side by side. So it'll give the impression of zippy farting glitter. You think I should mail the glitter to Barb Owen? Only if I want Barb Owen to hate me the rest of my life. Oh, you've never met Zippy? Zippy is, how do you describe Zippy the unicorn? Zippy is Doug TeNaples' sidekick. Yeah. And, looks like golden shards. Okay, good. That's all we cared about. Carla's head just exploded. And we met, well, Dee Dee met Zippy through Doug. And so Zippy came on the Dee Dee's channel one day when Dee Dee and I streamed together. And Zippy has a great laugh. Yeah, Zippy has a great laugh, and he's a little irreverent. And Zippy is just a good guy. And you can follow him on Twitter or Gab. These just have to be set aside to dry. And so I'm going to put them far, far away from myself, okay? Because I just know I'll set something on top of that. This glitter will not stay where it's put, I'm afraid. But that will be the Zippy page. I'm glad Zippy got in the book. Okay. And the only other thing that I had kind of planned out was, yep, there's glitter. How is it getting out? I knew that would happen. Yeah, it'll be in Dee Dee's guest playlist. Yes, and Zippy is a real unicorn. He really is. And the only other page, and I don't have it planned out where I want to put it, this one I'm going to go ahead and, since I've got the tape out, I'm going to go ahead and tape it in real quick. I obviously used some crapola glue stick, probably the Gorilla Glue. And don't waste your money on the Gorilla glue sticks, you guys. This is what happens. I'm not a fan. Just buy the Uhu or the Elmer's Extreme. And I'm just doing this right now because it's the most expedient. I like double tape. Clean, easy. Spend a few bucks, but who cares? Okay. Hang on, I gotta go get the screen back on the other computer. Got it. Alright, check chat real quick. CB Joan can't come tonight. It's Q's birthday. Yeah, CB's cards were awesome too. All of them are. That's the crazy thing. Everybody had such a different take on it. Okay, so now I need to just find another page. And this will just take one side of one page. So you're going to watch me glue this stuff in. Oh, maybe I'll put it on the opposite side of Dumbo. Yeah, we'll just put it on this page. And I usually do take the pages out to work on them. That's why I haven't bound it yet. I will ultimately end up binding the page. This is actually postage page, but I'll just use it as a background for a bunch of the tea bags. I think that's one of the prompts, isn't it? Tea bag, tea envelope. I don't know what the heck it was. Way to go. So I just saved some. Now I have to decide how to lay it out. Hi, Christine. Hi, Sharon. Anybody else I missed coming in? I don't think I said hi to Curly. And I don't think I'm going to glue down the little tags. I think I'll just let them flop around. All right. I like that layout pretty good. How about? Keep the two. Okay, I'm going to switch these two. Yeah. All right, and since I've got the tape right here, I'm going to use it. Prompt 26 is tea bag and tea bag envelope. Okay. I have to say these things have a lot of odor. Like, I think it's that, this one that I'm using right now. This is vanilla chai, Bigelow tea. Man, is that... It tastes like crap. I'm just going to tell you, I did not like this tea at all. And I like tea a lot in the evening, but I don't like caffeine. You know, I can't drink caffeine in the evening, so that's commonly why I'll drink tea. But this vanilla chai, that's some crap, you guys. I did not like it at all. So save yourself some money. My favorite tea, honestly, is, oh God, after I said that, I can't tell you because the one that's made in Boulder. They have the pretty boxes. You didn't like the Bigelow vanilla either? Yeah, this was some crap tea. I'm just going to tell you flat out. Yogi tea, vanilla chai, I don't like. Straight up chai, way better. Yeah, well, I'm not that big a tea drinker, so for me to do, I normally will drink chamomile. I just like that. And I think it makes me sleepy. I don't know if that's true or not, or if that's just in my head. But yeah, for me to try a tea and then not like it, yeah. I'm trying to smush them down a little bit so the book's not way. Celestial Seasonings, that's it, Starla, thank you. I used to live like a mile from that factory. They were out in the industrial park in Boulder, and I live pretty close out there. And Lipton's is always just good. You only use tea for dyeing. Oh, Rocky Mountain High. No, it wasn't Rocky Mountain High. I spent a lot of time that way, though. Celestial Seasonings. They've got the prettiest boxes. So I'm kind of glad to get this mess off my table, because I've been saving these up for, I don't know, a couple weeks anyway. Yeah, that is weird that, Dorothy, you don't drink tea and you call yourself a Brit? What the hell? There's something messed up with that. But if I had my choice, I would drink iced coffee or regular coffee all the time. I do like the Bigelow Red Raspberry tea. The lemon infusion, this Sir Thomas, I don't remember where I got this. I think I got it at Tuesday morning because as a rule, I like anything lemon flavored. And Elaine needs to make me a lemon cake, but I'll probably have dementia before she gets her ass over here and gets it to me. I did not particularly care for this lemon tea either, which is weird because I generally do like lemon flavored anything, but to me it didn't have lemon flavor. But my friend Amy brought me lemon flavored donuts this weekend. Oh, you never drink tea? Sometimes I really like it, especially when it's cold. Now this week when it's so freezing cold, I'll be more inclined to drink hot tea in the evening or hot chocolate. Just deciding where I like the placement. And if you guys will notice, I haven't even checked to see if these are all straight. Getting weird in my old age. You're allergic to coffee. Really? I don't know that I've ever heard anybody who's allergic to coffee. Oh, that would wreck my life. And what I did to get the tea bags out and keep the tea bag intact was I just cut it a little slit on the back so that I could keep the packaging intact. Thinking ahead, ladies, thinking ahead. See, that's me, Terry. I could not survive without my coffee. Oh, if I couldn't get up to coffee in the morning, I probably wouldn't even bother to get up. I'd just say the hell with it and stay in bed all day. And Robert, man, the boy has been a trooper. I kind of said one day jokingly, because he was always like, what do you want for Christmas? What do you want for Christmas? I said, I don't want anything. I just want iced coffee every day. Well, he has to drive like 20 miles to get my iced coffee. 20 miles one way. He's not missed a day, that boy. But if the roads get icy coming up this week, then I probably will miss a day, and that'll be okay. But yeah, I have to say, the boy has been awesome, bringing me my iced coffee every day. But I wasn't even serious about it. But I'm not going to stop him, because if that's what he thinks he should do, I agree. That's what he should do. Okay, that bottom one's going to hang out the bottom of the book, but I'm okay with that. So there. How you like that? I got another page done. I'm feeling really good about my bad self. Yeah, I like that page. Gives you a migraine. That's a bummer. The rat is a doll. The rat really is. I'm not allergic to chocolate, fortunately, unless it's in cake with coffee. That's crazy. That is crazy. I suppose you can work around anything, right? Alright, and that's pretty much, unless I want to add some more Post-its. That's all I've got sitting here waiting to do. So that goes right in there, across from Dumbo. So slowly, slowly, the book's getting full up, you guys. This is probably one of my favorite pages. I will add some more food packaging And I keep forgetting to save the vegetable stickers. I gotta start doing that. I like this page now. I'm not sure if I'll put anything back there or not, or just leave that as a background for the dollar. Because I do like that dollar sign. Okay, Bishop, hi, I'm glad you stopped by. Alright, let's go back to the post-it note page and see what we've got to work with. I think I'll put some more post-its over here so I can put this crap away. I don't like the messes. I don't know where I got these. I really don't. But have you noticed some of the post-it notes that you buy that are decorated like this with the printing, that they're actually 2 layers and the layers will separate? And I think that's because 3M has a patent on the adhesive. And I learned this because way back when I worked at Ross Martin, and I don't think I have any, but as a giveaway, they were doing something at Coors Company. And so I came up with the idea as a giveaway because I was a vendor there and I had to have a table and people came, and so it was common that when you did crap like that, you had a giveaway. And so I wanted it to have something to do with printing, right? Because we printed all their business forms. And so I came up with a design of our company name, and then in handwriting just across the face of it, real screen back, real light, first in business forms, or something like that. Well, I sent it to the plant thinking that they ended up having to buy it out, which they hated, but okay, there, you can see. They hated having to buy it out, but 3M doesn't let just anybody use, or they didn't then. Now, this has been many years ago. But see how it's separated apart? That's because of 3M's patent. So they're using something other than the real Post-it. See? That makes me mad. That they're... Alright, I'm just going to have to use regular glue. But I want a perfect one, damn it. If it won't work, I'm going to throw them away. Yeah, see, they're just not wanting to come off. And if you have to fight that hard with a damn Post-it note, you don't want them. Did you stick Post-its on their backs when they walked away? I would have. Did I stick Post-its on their back? Oh, that say kick me or world's biggest idiot. I wish I'd thought of that. But yeah, if you have to fight this hard with a damn Post-it, throw them away. And just because I want them to stick, I'm going to... Which is probably cheating, but who cares? But the monkey really is a Post-it. All that about the 3M process. We ended up having to buy them from 3M. The plant was not happy. Here we are, a printer, and we're having to send them to 3M to get them done. But for years afterwards, you'd walk into any desk at Coors, and there'd be my little Post-it notes. Okay, this one I'll put where the 16th shows, so I can write little notes on it. Because April 16th was my mother's birthday. She would be very elderly now. See, so I'm actually using them as Post-its. That's awesome. Okay, what other one do I want to use? I like the quote one. Somebody tell me what to write on the quote one, and your quote will live in my book forever. I know what I would write, but it wouldn't probably be real nice. Okay, we'll have the monkey saying it. All right, whoever tells me what quote to write on there, I'm putting it down. What would the monkey be saying? Kick me? Kick. I have to write kick Dee Dee on that note? Never play leapfrog with a unicorn. That's the one that's going on there. It's kind of a unicorn themed day, right? Monkey see, monkey do. That would have been another good one. That was Kim. Monkey see, monkey do would have been a good one too. All right. Let's see what else. Oh, we've got another speech bubble here too. The monkey could. We'll do monkey see, monkey do on this one. I really do have to glue these down. I don't think they're going to last if I don't. Got it. Thank you, Carla. And that was Curly T. Okay. We already did that one. Okay, this one. Just for Dee Dee. We'll write kick me. Y'all are so smart. Barb, I have a great package of post-it memo notes. It reads in response to your last memo and shows the guy with his pants down. All right, and then this one, it's printed and it's really pretty, but would you ever really use it? So we'll just set that one there. This one, same way. Would you ever really use it? I'll think of something to write on these later. I probably should leave these out so I can like use them up in the Beast or something, because it's crazy just to hang on to them, right? Nothing like a snarky Post-it, no lie. I made a pad of Post-its once for, I can't remember who. But I had a rubber stamp that said, "Here, I saved this booger just for you." Maybe it was my boss. I don't remember who I ended up giving that to. But yeah, here, I saved this booger just for you. All right, let me get something to drink here. I don't know, a book like this is just kind of fun. Just stick all your junk in it. And these I got it Tuesday morning, so they were probably old as all get out when I got them. I will make this. This makes me happy. I'll put that up next to the monkey because the monkey makes me happy. Never make eye contact while eating a banana, never. I love that banana card that Boo got Dee Dee. I'm going to leave these out too and use them up in the Beast. I don't need to be hoarding this crap forever. Ugh. Got it on my hands. Her card was cute. Her card was adorable. All right, this one says, I blank it a lot, like, want, love, need. This one, I wish I had come up with that. I'll put that up next to the quote. Do not forget. Seriously, do not forget. Whew, I got a mess cleaned up on my table now. And someday. I don't know if you guys saw that Christopher Plummer died this weekend. And he was in the movie The Sound of Music. He was the admiral or whatever he was. The captain. That was my favorite movie. My absolute favorite movie of all time. I love The Sound of Music. And that's what that makes me think of someday. But I actually looked to see if I could get it on Netflix. And it's actually available on Disney Plus, Dee Dee. But it's not available on Netflix. And I could have bought it from Amazon for $3.99. But I just wasn't sure I wanted to watch it that bad. But I haven't seen it for years. But I do love that movie a lot. All right. Oh, and then another one, I don't know if you guys can see, and I'll probably, well, let me go get him right now, because if I don't, I'll forget. Edelweiss, Edelweiss, yep, he's saying Edelweiss. And that day that I saw the announcement, that song went through my head all day long. Doe Deer, yep. Is Julie Andrews still alive? See, I can't remember. Hang on, I'll be right back. I'm going to go get the handprint sticker. Thank goodness I just laid them right on top. It's one of your faves, true? Yep, I like it. So on these, so that they wouldn't curl up, I just use these little handprint stickers. So I'm going to go ahead and use them over here as well. I've had these stickers for years and years and years, and I finally just am using them. So that's one good thing about the scavenger hunt. You get to use junk that you wouldn't otherwise use. I'm not sure why I had handprint stickers. But I didn't have to put paint on my hand, so I was happy about that. I'm going to purple one on that. You painted your hands? See, I thought about that, Kim. And every time I actually thought about doing it, it was like, I'm not going to do that. So, yeah. The other thing, and I still may do it, but I'm going to draw it. I'm not going to put paint on my hand, I don't think. It wouldn't kill me, and yeah. But I think I'm going to do the draw map. I think the map is going to be like a lifeline on my hand. I figured you guys would, and there's nothing in the world that prevents me from doing it. I mean, your hand is washable, right? No big deal. I've had bigger messes in my life. All right, got to put this one back over here. I may wish at some point that I had glued those down. If the next time you see this, they're glued down, you know they got too annoying for my anal self. All right, let's mark them off, and then we'll get out some watercolors and play. Quite honestly, the best thing about the scavenger hunt is marking this stuff off. I love it. All right, let's see. And when you start getting down fewer and fewer, it's easy to find them. At first, it's really a pain in the neck. All right, so number 26 is on page, what, 14. Oh, you know what? I do have nature to put in here, too. I have two things. The dried flowers, because you guys said that using these was cheating. You did not really do that.
I told you I was going to.
Oh, you're so sweet. Yeah, you guys said using these flowers was cheating. So I had to come up with a dried flower. And my friend Amy brought me flowers the other day. Hey, Carrie Ann, how are you? You traced your hand. See, I think that's a good solution. All right, what else we got? Robert Vaughn brought me a second iced coffee today. I won't sleep tonight. I'll have so much caffeine in me, I won't sleep all night. And I don't care. How do I want to do the nature? I might have to think about that. Create a map. Random use of app. Let's see now. I gotta go down and find a button. Come on, where are you, glitter? I'm so happy to be marking you off. Use glitter. Yeah, baby. That bad boy is marked off right now, and I can put that glitter in the garbage. Brat? Why am I a brat? Alright, the glitter is actually on page 32. It looks like that's going to work, you guys. I'll get it and show it to you. Page 32. I need to know why I'm a brat. Yeah, Disney Plus has it. Yeah, I looked up where to find it.
Is that freezer?
If you would, please. Alright, here's the nature I'm going to use. I'll just cut it off. And I think they're going to stay green. Because I wasn't going to be able to do nature until months from now because it's so cold out and nothing, it looks good. Because Robert spoils me rotten. Robert Vaughn gets spoiled rotten too, so, but he does, and I'm appreciative. Bye, Dabbler. Go eat. He was your first crush. Are you talking about, the captain? Christopher Plummer? He's a nice looking guy, I will say that. I will give him that. Okay, and then dried flowers. Should I use the roses that came in the flowers kind of wilted right away. The carnations and everything else looks really good. The purple ones are kind of fun though. Oh, I don't know what to do. Alright, here's the roses. I'm not sure how to put these in the book. What you need, babe? Yeah, you're gonna cut yourself. Cold at 6 a.m. It was 53 below with wind chill. Oh my God, Barbara, that's horrible. 53 below. I'm whining it. It's gonna be, I think later in the week it's gonna be like 4 degrees. All right, you guys. I'm not sure. I think I am gonna use these roses though. I'm not sure if I should just smush them and tape them down. How would you guys do it? I actually think I want these leaves. I think these leaves are going to stay green forever. I'm going to cut them off. We're gluing them down right now. That's it. We're getting this. Do you live at the North Pole? No lie. That's dang cold. She's up in Canada. Can't remember which province. But yeah, it's cold up there. If it's this cold down there, you can bet Canada, anywhere north of here, is brutal. Like, you don't even want to go there. And I see the pictures of the snow and stuff, and it's like, oh, it's so pretty. But yeah, that's just too brutal for words. Yours is smashed and glued down. That might be what I end up doing here. I don't know if I want to take the petals and just glue them or what. But I like these shiny leaves. Can you guys see how shiny and nice they are? I was thinking, since it kind of matches the border I drew. Just not sure the best way to stick them down. Eileen's tacky would work, wouldn't it? Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. You had a dried rose and stuck it in a pocket. Yeah, that may be what I'm going to end up doing here. But then I'm thinking if I just put glue down and just stuck the rose petals in it. Oh, you and Kim live really close to each other, Barb. How cool is that? All right, we're getting the Eileen's tacky out and see how to do this. If it doesn't work, oh well. Nothing ventured, nothing gained, I guess. I think these will work good on this page because of the border that I have with it. Alright, let me get a piece of trash or something. Just smush that around. Sometimes I'm not sure the best glue to use for something, but Eileen's tacky to me seemed like reasonable to use because it does dry fast and it is tacky. So let's see if that'll work. I'm interested to see if this will stay green like that. Something tells me it will. Yeah, I think that's working. I hope it doesn't get moldy. I'm not good with moldy. Yeah, that one's wanting to curl the wrong way. Solution to that, more glue. What to do for 5 senses has me. Yeah, I've been thinking about that too because it's an interesting prompt and I think there's a lot of things you could do with it. I mean, because it's sight, smell, taste, hearing, touch, or feel. You'd think there's a lot you could do with that, right? But yeah, I haven't come up with just a great idea yet. I might end up, I like looking at the pictures in Instagram of all you guys' things, but then it's like it stymies my creativity or something, because I've seen a lot of women who have cut pictures out of magazines having to do with each of the senses, and I think, oh, well, that's really, they've come up with really cool pages, and I think, oh, that's the way to do it. But then I feel like, oh, then you're copying. So I don't know. Don't know. Come on, tacky glue. All right, there's my nature. These are going to go the other way now. Okay, bye, Dee Dee. I'll catch you later. I'm not going to be on a whole heck of a lot longer. I got more iced coffee to drink. Because Robert Vaughn doesn't know when to stop. I hope these stick. And I might later use some of the smaller leaves up the side or something. I don't know. We'll just see how I feel later. Oh, come on. Move up there. Rose sound, scent visual, sound of bees, feel, texture. I think the prompts that you find hard are probably the best for your creativity. That's what I keep thinking, is the ones that really stump me, that's when I really have to think outside the box and get really creative. Why are you not sticking? There's plenty of glue on you. The curve is just wrong. I'll put a book or something on it. It will stick, I promise you. If I have to staple them on, they will stick. Hey, Joycey. All right. I think I'm going to wait on the roses because I'm just not sure. I think this is, in fact, what I'm going to use. But if I use them like this, they're going to be really bulky. Let me think about that. Actually, that could be used for scent too, because boy, does that smell good. So I'm gonna wait on that. All right, I'm gonna mark those two off, and then I'll probably just doodle in watercolor for the next hour because I can. Let me see what we got here. There's nature. So I got quite a few done today. I should be down in the 20s now, don't you? Well, maybe not that far. Nature was page what? Why do I have to do this every time? Page 23. All right, I'll go through the list later and see if I forgot. The something repaired kind of has me stumped because I want to do something real creative with that, but that's what I think. The ones that really stump you are the ones that really make you think outside the box. So, yeah, something repaired and the Band-Aid. I haven't decided what I want to do with the Band-Aid either, because I think those are prompts that, yeah, I could slap a Band-Aid in here, but I'd like to do something real creative with it and combine it with another prompt if I could. So, yeah. All right, so that's the scavenger hunt. Let me show you guys the zippy glitter page real quick. I don't think it's dry enough to actually put in the book yet, but I think it's going to work. It's just the real globby ones that are still wet. So this will end up being the zippy page. I will like having this in my book. All right, yeah, I think the glue worked well enough that the glitter is going to stay in place. Thank goodness. So there you go. Now you know how to splatter glitter. A rose gets 4 senses: see, smell, touch, and taste. That's true. I'm not making any rose jelly though. Perfume for smell. Yeah, but see, I don't like scents as a rule. Now, the one exception to that is the Finnabar wax, and that's what I kept thinking. I'll use the Finnabar wax because it smells so darn good. So yeah, there's Zippy. I'm going to let him... You know what? While I've got that glitter out and they're side by side, I'm going to go ahead and line these pages up and paint some more glitter from that page onto this page so you guys kind of get an idea. You know what we're talking about here. Because now it can just sit and dry as long as it wants. And in case you're wondering, I have the mentality of about a 12-year-old boy, and I'm not the least bit upset about it.
Yeah.
Robert, that was Robert doing sound effects over here. Oh my God.
Good resist.
I know. I'm not sure how they could, if they heard that good, like I did. Try not to touch this, Robert. It's
Okay.
glue with glitter in it. I might have to send you to the basement.
I'm going in a minute. On my own.
All right. All right, just putting a couple things away. You know, the other day, I'd seen it before. Devin had posted it on Instagram. And I think I'm just going to do something real simple rather than start. Well, no, you know what? We're going to work out of this book. We're just going to pick something out of my new book. I'll use the Pretty Excellent paints. I'll use B paper. Just to play with. Oh, wait. No, you know what? We'll use my new 9x9 journal to just play with. Hi, Gail. Okay, let's see. Something repaired. Repair a Band-Aid with wabi-sabi style. Look at Joycey out there thinking. Something repaired with a Band-Aid are 2 prompts. Yeah, I thought about that. And I saw somebody had cut a heart and repaired the broken heart with a Band-Aid, which I thought was just a great take on the prompts. And I want to do that, but I don't want to copy. No, Barbara, any of these prompts, you interpret them the way you want. You can use non-generic or generic products, whatever. Hi, Gail. Yeah. So, I don't know if you guys have seen, I got these rings to do a ring-bound system because I wanted a watercolor journal where I could take the pages in and out, and they're very, very hard to find. So, but I would like to keep them in a journal. So this is my solution. I cut them, I think they're 9-inch square. Yeah, 9-inch square. And then I kept the little piece that I cut off because I cut down a pad of 9 by 12. Yeah. So I thought I could keep notes on the little page, what paint I used, what colors, whatever. But yeah, we're just going to be playing anyway today. Repair something with duct tape, string, etc. Yeah, I just haven't given it too much thought yet, but I want to come up with something really fun. Yeah, I wish you lived close by too, Elaine. Those were some good days. We had a little old lady, her name was Mary, who lived next door to Elaine. And Mary was my BFF. And I met Elaine through Mary, or her son, one or the other, I don't remember. But anyway, yeah, it was some good times. Good times. We had coffee with Mary every morning. Mary would call the minute she got out of bed. And we'd go over and just chat and drink coffee for about an hour every morning. It was a great way to start the day. Everybody should start the day that way. And you know, oddly enough, Elaine, right now, I don't know a single, well, I can't say that. But I haven't not met anybody over at the cottages. Of course, I still know, oh, I can't think of her name. Yeah, I know her so well that I can't think of her name. She called the other day to come over and get in the storm shelter when we were having a storm. I'm just having a brain fart right now. All right. Do we want to try those daisies first because they just look so fun? Let's do it. Okay, Pat Plotnick, but I don't really see her. The one that lives up in Kansas. I might end up doing this whole cover just like it's shown here, but we'll start right down here with the daisies. I don't think you have to always have a sketch. For me, it's good. So, but you do you, you know? It works out best for me if I have one. And your sketch doesn't have to be perfect, but, you know. Oops, don't like that one. You know what I should be using, and I'm going to do it right now. Hang on. Hang on, hang on, hang on. I always forget to use these. The Graphitint pencils, water-soluble pencils. Janice. Janice, you know who Janice is. The other day when we had that tornado warning, she called and she said, "Can I come over and get in your storm shelter?" All right, so if you're not familiar with the Graphitint, I don't know if they have more colors than this. I have the set of 24. I love these. The nice thing about these is as you're watercoloring, your sketch disappears in the background. Yeah. Yeah, Janice. I can't believe I couldn't think of her name. I'm going to go ahead and pick up some of that graphite. A Band-Aid could also be one of the fundraising concerts for AIDS. See, you guys think up crazy, amazing things. I have to get Bill out the door to work. Okay, bye, Carrie Ann. Glad you stopped by. Thank you. Yeah, so the nice thing about these graph tints is they just disappear into the background. They leave a little bit of a outline. So yeah. And now you guys will maybe be able to see. I'll pull you down closer so you guys can see my sketch as I'm going along. Choose the green one. So that this flower will be going behind it. All your petals shouldn't look the same. They should all be a little bit different. And I'm using that just as a guide. I'm not really copying it exactly. Bye, Orla. Have a great day. Alright, that's probably, well, I don't know. Let's see. I say that's probably as much as we're going to get done before I quit. When I draw and stuff, I get really quiet, you guys. That's why I figured, like working in the scavenger hunt book, I can talk and do that, but when I do stuff like this, I get really quiet. And I should have gone out in the car and gotten the last one I did using that postcard as inspiration. But when I went to Joplin the other day, I forgot to take it with, so it was sitting here on the counter, and I thought, oh, I'm going to just put that in the car so the next time we go, I don't forget it. All right. Cool, Kathleen. That's what needs to happen to me. All right, and we'll put the little bud up here. Okay, that's probably enough to get us started. Put a little bit of green in here. And I'll do that later. Okay, that'll get us started. While I'm right here, I'm just going to go ahead and do this backwards one. Because while I've got the paint out, that's what I got thinking. While I've got the paint out, I'm just going to go ahead. This is my first page in my 9x9 journal. I'm very excited about this. Alright, that's good enough. Let's pick out our colors. And I'm using these Pretty Excellent. I can't remember where I was, but somebody was asking about, an inexpensive version of watercolors. And you guys, there's so many out there that it's hard to say, you know, this is a great inexpensive brand, because in my opinion, probably the best, very inexpensive, the cheapest one you can buy is Crayola. The Crayola watercolors are really not bad. But if you go online and you just look up watercolors, this Pretty Excellent brand, the colors are really nice and they're really inexpensive compared. So you have to buy the set. You're not buying tubes or anything like that. You're buying the set. But I have to say, for inexpensive watercolors, these are darn good. The rock group ran out of beer, so they were forced to drink Band-Aid. Oh my God. Actually, you want to know the first thing I thought of? Prang watercolors are great and cheap. See, Rhonda knows too. Hi, by the way. Crayola is awesome. Prang, like the Prang water or colored pencils, they're good. I like them for sketching and stuff like that. They're not bad. So don't be afraid. If it's something you just want to try and you don't want to invest a bunch of money in, don't be afraid to try an inexpensive brand of watercolors. Yeah, that's what I would say to you, is just don't be afraid. But these I bought a long time ago, and I always forget about them. But honestly, there's absolutely nothing wrong with them. Okay, got to get this up where you guys can see. I don't want to say I don't ever, but rarely do I take the paint from the pan onto the paper. You can't control your concentration of pigment that easily if you do that. So I would just move it off onto your palette and then go from there. And then you have much more control over, yeah, the saturation of color. And this paper that I am painting on is, what did I say? Did I say it's Canson? I think it is the blue cover Canson 400 series maybe, and it's available anywhere. So yeah, don't be afraid to use it either. It's not bad. Alright, I can move the book now. The Parrot watercolors, these must be the ones you're talking about then, because they have a parrot. And I think this company, quite frankly, I think they make watercolors and put their names, different names on the same watercolors. That's my feeling, is because I think is it the Jerry Q? Jerry, now I'm having a hard time thinking about it. I think it's the Jerry Q that I decided that if they weren't these watercolors, they're pretty dang close. And I'm introducing a little bit of green while that yellow is still wet, so hopefully it'll spread out a little bit. And I'm going to do it here on the edge of this. And that brown had, from the graph tip pencils, had dissolved a little bit, so I could have waited until it was dry, but I don't know. This works just as well. Now the next is green with a little bit of brown around it. Now I wish I did, and I'm going to make one before I put these away today. I wish I had a cheat sheet of these colors the way they're laid out rather than this way, because I have to like work backwards to find the color that I want. I'm pretty sure, well, it might, let's use that one and see. Watercolor is really fun to play with. I can't believe that I waited so long to do it. I think in a stream coming up here sometime soon, I'm going to work out of that. I showed it a long time ago, that sketchbook with the watercolors in it. I think I'm going to do that for your information. Camel watercolors, they're awesome. You get 24 for 22 on Amazon. Really, that is good. That's cheap. Type in Camel or Camlin watercolor. They are the same product. Thanks, Rhonda. I'm not sure that I need any more watercolors, to be quite honest, but I always like a good suggestion. I'm just coming back here with some yellow to soften these edges a little bit. This one came out pretty darn good. I like the way it is. I'll let that wait, and then I'll introduce the green. All right. And with these, I don't know why, if they don't have the color that I want, I don't mind making the color that I want. Or at least experimenting. I'm better about experimenting, I guess, is what I should say. Okay, this one up here I'm going to do wet on wet, I think. But at least with this 24 set, I would say you get all the colors that you really probably are ever going to need. I'll come back in here and do some detail in a minute. I'll just get a base coat down first. And I don't know if you guys can see that graphitant dissolving. I mean, it's still there. You can kind of still see it, but it dissolves where it's so nice because then you don't have to erase your sketch. That worked out good. That yellow kind of stayed, or the umber, I guess, or ochre, stayed kind of where I wanted it, which is nice. This paper dries really quickly, so you can go back in quicker than you can with, say, if I was working on arches and got it wet, arches, I couldn't go back in that quick. But with this, I can. So that's nice. Because sometimes I'm not very smart, I have to paint like this so I don't get my hand back in that wet paint. It's hard though, because then you get the wrong perspective. I hope that's not too dark. Might be. I hate to force it and dry it, but okay, bye CB. I'm almost done here, you guys, so. Oh, Abigail, you have this one? Hi, by the way. Yeah, this is really a nice set. I would recommend it for anybody who just wants to kind of play with watercolor. Nothing wrong with it. And what I did there was I just picked up some of that color right in there. That's a nice thing about watercolor. You can go back and pick it up later. All right, I'm going to hit it with a heat gun real quick because I want to move on. I'm going to do some of the petals so that you guys can see a little bit closer to finish than this is going to be. Yeah, that one came out a little bit darker than I maybe would have liked, but oh well. Live and learn. Okay. What color do I want? I think I'm going to use, it's almost like a Payne's Gray. I think they're probably calling it indigo, and that's another thing about these paints is they don't have names, they have numbers, so you just kind of have to make up the names as you go along. I think I'm going to use that dark blue, which is as close to Payne's Gray as is in this set, and mix it with a little bit of black and then water it down a lot to get the gray for the white petal shadows. So let's see. That's not watered down enough. Okay, that's getting closer. Okay, now I went quiet again. Sorry. When you're doing something like this, like a little paint goes a long, long, long way. Yeah, it's looking better. You finished 2 more pages in the scavenger hunt during live. Great. Hi, Lisa. Well, I'm glad you caught me live. I'm just ending up the stream doing a quick watercolor sketch, using watercolors that I rarely use. I like them. I don't know, I like all the watercolors, so it's stupid for me to even say that because I really like all of them. You'll totally rewatch it. Yeah, earlier we did the some pages in the scavenger hunt book, which was kind of just frivolous and fun. I think I could water that down a little bit more. I'm going to. When I feel like I'm fighting with the paint, then I know something's not right. And I'm happy that I finally got to work in my journal. You trying to lose a headache? Oh, take something, Sherry. Hi, by the way. So for a fun little sketch, I like it. I'm liking it a lot. that little puddle that I've got there now, I will just use that. Okay, I'm going to try real quick while that's still wet. I'm not liking that little puddle there, so I'm going to try and pick it up. Don't know how easy that's going to be. Hopefully I don't make it worse. Nope, I think it helped. It's fun when you get to the point where you can kind of fix your mistakes. Otherwise, I would have just had to leave that. I'll let it dry before I go back and mess with it, but I think I fixed it. Sorry I get quiet when I do this, you guys. I honestly forget that I'm streaming when I start doing this sometimes. Daisies are your favorite? I love daisies too. My house, in my garden in Boulder, I had Shasta daisies because Shasta daisies in that climate were like forever blooming. Like they came out in the spring, and down here they don't last long because it's too damn hot, but up there they were like forever blooming. So you could always count on having some really, really nice daisies in the yard. So I bought a bunch of them when I put that garden in. Because, yeah, I love the daisies too. But mostly because they provided year-round. I mean, well, not during the winter, but during the summer, you could always count on the daisies. I don't know if that's true anymore. The climate in Colorado, when I left there, was starting to change. And it was a lot hotter, and it seemed drier. Like in the summertime in Colorado, you could always plan on a afternoon shower most days of the week. Not a heavy shower, but just enough shower that everything got a nice drink. The last couple years we lived there, it seemed like I was forever fighting that dry climate. I live in Shasta County. Oh, Shasta County, okay. Your skill at doing white on white is really excellent. Love the daisies. I'm happy with the daisies so far. For a quick little end up the stream sketch, I think it's coming out okay. You know, on one hand, I miss that garden a lot. But when you're going to have a garden, even if you plant a ton of perennials, a garden that's blooming constantly is a ton of work. Back then, I guess I didn't mind it. I did most of my gardening early in the morning, like 6 or before. Before I went to work, you know, so it was like a nice way to start the day, you know, take my coffee out and go out in the garden and pick up slugs and weed or, you know, whatever I needed to do. But it's a lot of work, and I'm not sure I'd be willing to do that anymore. And in Oklahoma, it's just almost impossible because it's just too dang hot here and dry. I solved the dry part getting a sprinkler system, but it's still a whole hell of a lot of work. Like, I have hardly used any paint here, you guys. I'm liking this. I like it more when I get some of the detail done. Okay, we'll go up here and work on some of this while that's drying. Let me test my colors again. Okay. Just reading chat real quick. Oh, you work for a master gardener. Oh man, that would be so nice. Well, if Kathy Arbor is not a master gardener, she should be. Oh, I gotta mix some more. I guess I could show you guys while I'm mixing. Kind of want a green brown. A little bit more green. That's good. Now I'm working on a little detail that you guys might not be able to see on camera. Because I think I'm pretty much going to stick with 2 layers on this. I'm not going to come back and do too much detail after this, so I'll try and keep it to 2. Sometimes I do 3. Just soften the edges a little bit. Now I'm just going to have to watch my hands while I work on this. Like it a little bit darker. Alright, I'm going to put some of this, I'm going to try and soften this dark that I have in here. I'm not liking that at all, so I'm going to add some of the green up next to it to try and soften that maybe a little bit. I think it's going to let me pick some of that up. And that will be okay with me. Excuse me. Okay, that's a little better. You're a poor mixed up kid. Excuse me. I guess my throat's dry. Alright, I want to introduce a little bit more green down in this last one. I'm not sure if I want it that dark though, so let me water that down a little bit. All right. We'll get some stems in here. So they can be drying. And I don't think you guys can see it, but the graph tint that I drew the sketch with, that's some of that brown up in those flowers, but it really just dissolves and disappears, which I like a lot. Trying to make sure that the stem is somewhat the same size going all the way down. That'd be nice, right? And I'll make it more pronounced which stem is going over the other one when I finish up the detail one. I didn't draw this one in, so I'm drawing it in now. And if you've ever had daisies in your garden, yeah, the stems and the flowers are just all in a knot, so this is pretty accurate. -3 Celsius and snowing. -3 is what? Double it and add 32. All right. Well, there's a quick little watercolor for you. Down here, I guess I got a little bit of time. I'll just go ahead and let that dry before I go in and do any more detail. Down here, this stem that's coming down here actually is for a flower that's going off the page, so and I like that idea, so I'm gonna replicate it. I think I've still got a little bit of that gray, so I'll go ahead and do that one real quick. Not much. Hopefully it'll be enough. Actually got a little dark. I think I just barely have enough of that gray left to finish that. Lived in Rotterdam for 3 months. Okay, bye Sharon. Have a great afternoon. Thanks, Kathleen. Well, someday I'm going to come to England and crash in on all you guys and let you feed me and give me a place to sleep. I would love to travel. You know, Robert and I waited and waited and waited to travel because we had the cat, right? The cat for 20 years or 19 years. And when she got older, it was just got where we could not really travel with her. It would have been cruel. And I couldn't put her in a bed and breakfast. So the last time we were able to go anywhere, Elaine lived over here and she took care of the pets for me. The pet, we only had one by then. Now we don't have a cat, but we can't go anywhere. And we probably could, but I don't know what's open, you know, wherever we decide to go. I don't know what would be open, so it's just like, after waiting 19, 20 years, here we are now. It's very annoying, I have to say. Even going over to Branson, I know that a lot of the theaters are operating at smaller capacity, so it's just like, this is so annoying. In the summer is when we kind of try and get stuff done around here. So, yeah, it's kind of annoying. Kind of. I'm going to darken these up. They look kind of okay, but I want them a little bit darker. I don't know if Robert would travel to Europe with me. CB would. Wouldn't you see? Oh, CB already left. I was going to say CB would. I know CB would travel with me over there. Of course, now her husband's having issues, so maybe she couldn't get away, you know? So it's just like, we're losing time here, ladies and gents. There's life to live. We need to get on with it. I'm actually glad that we don't go to South Padre anymore. That sounds like a crazy mess down there. Right now I'm just deepening this color is all I'm doing. I'm not adding any shadows or anything, just making the color a little bit darker. Now I'm so used to staying at home all the time, maybe I won't even like traveling because I've become such a damn hermit. That being home is A-okay with me. But I really would like, well, Robert's health is still good, and yeah, I'd really like to go out and travel a little bit. See parts of the world that I haven't traveled. There's quite a bit of the United States I haven't seen, so. I think I've seen more. Well, I can't say that. I haven't seen the eastern part of Canada. And I haven't seen the eastern part of the United States either, so. Yeah, there's plenty to do right here in the continental U.S. You'll come with? Okay, cool. I just need a traveling buddy. Alright, we'll let that dry. I think I'm going to leave that. Just checking things over. I think I want some, you know what I'm going to try. And I don't normally do this, but I want some more detail. down around some of these. I think I'm going to do it with this and see if I can coax it into dissolving. Before I do too much, I'm going to see if it's will work like I want it to. Or if it's just too brown. This is more just play than... I mean, if it came out really great, I would make a print of it. But more than anything, I'm just playing. Thanks, Terry. If you went broke, you'd go with. Tired of being cooped up. You know, I think we all are. And I'm a homebody, so being cooped up isn't necessarily the worst thing in my world. I think more than anything, it's being told that I can't do something. Now, that annoys the hell out of me. I'm using the green this time. That annoys the hell out of me. It's kind of that 12-year-old boy, you're not going to tell me what to do. But I have to say, I've been really good this whole time. I really have. But I think it's gone on long enough now where we're starting to see some of the negative effects of shutdown. I was reading about some of the suicide statistics and stuff like that. And, you know, and I'm not saying anything about the virus itself. I'm just saying I don't think any of us could have anticipated some of the side effects of what has happened. And that, to me, I mean, it's just like when I start feeling it's time, it's got to be time. Because I'm really a homebody. I'm cool being home, but I think it's time that we can go out and live life now. If I'm ready, the whole world has got to be ready. All right, I like that with the green. No such word as can't, but there is won't. Try. That's true. There's absolutely nothing you can't do. All right. I like those where I put just a little bit more detail in a couple of little places, so I'm going to try it up here with the green. Just that little bit of green is really nice. You're going with your daughter? You have relatives to meet over there? Well, when I go to Norway, I would be seeing, maybe not relatives, but like our a few years back, we had a foreign exchange student. So I would go see her, and I would definitely go to see the places where my family lived. I don't know any of them over there now. But yeah, I would definitely love to go see where they all lived. I've done a lot of genealogy, and the farm that my ancestors, as far back as I think 1500, lived on is still named the exact same thing, and it's still there. I've seen pictures of it. I would go there just out of curiosity and maybe go up and see if it's the same lineage that lived there, because there they tend to hang on to family farms forever. So I would do that. And my niece is actually going on that trip with me. She's already committed. And I'm ready. I'm ready to say enough is enough and let's get the hell out of here. All right, and then this one has a little bit more detail, and then I'm going to say enough is enough. But yeah, I'm liking this, you guys. For a quick little watercolor study, this has been really fun. I'm liking it. Where's the brown one? You know, and I could go back in and add this same detail with just regular like Prismacolor pencils too, but I kind of like the idea of the water soluble because I'm not dissolving them completely. I'm just making their lines less harsh, and I'm liking that a lot. So, and it's not like this is the first time I've ever done it. I've done it before, but I guess I just forget every time how much I really do like that. All the stores are closed and you have a curfew every night from 2030. They wouldn't let you in just now, would they? No, I'm sure that there are severe travel restrictions right now, and I don't want to go if I don't know what's going to be open and available when I get there. So yeah, I'll just happily wait. Well, no, not happily. I'll bitch about it to you guys, but no, I'll wait until things open up and I'm not putting myself or anybody else in danger. But I think we seriously have to look at getting back to life, and that the people who are at severe risk take care of themselves. You know, they can continue to quarantine. But yeah, I think it's been long enough. The world has gone mad. I would have to agree with you, Abigail. I some days wake up and feel like I live in an upside down clown world. Okay, see, everybody's life is so different. Kathleen's, you know, she refuses to stay in because she was a caretaker. I totally get that, Kathleen, because I was a caretaker for my husband for 3 solid years, and I would take him out with me, and we would, you know, I'd make him go walk on the road and stuff like that. But it's more the idea that you can't go, you know? And it was just safer for him if we didn't. So I totally get that, because having been a caretaker myself, there's probably nothing harder on earth. And the crazy thing is, you do it willingly. I mean, I did it with Jim absolutely willingly. I didn't want anybody taking care of him. I mean, that was my job, right? But it's also the hardest thing you'll ever do. I promise you. Okay, let's see. Some of these have little, I'm going to go ahead and put a little leaf off of some of these. And then I'll put the shadow in. Alright. Well, I've still got a little bit more to draw, so I better not get too far ahead of myself. We can go out for exercise locally, but keeping away from others. See, that's just it. I'm going to be real honest here when I say that our governments have started treating us like errant children who don't have a mind of our own. You don't have to tell me to stay away from other people. I mean, I get it. I totally get it. You don't have to treat me like an absolute idiot while you're doing it. And that's, if I had any problem with any of this, that would be it. Is give me a little credit. And I think that's probably what most people are rebelling against, is just don't treat us like idiots, you know? Yeah, and wearing a mask. Anyway, I won't even get started because that'll just piss me off. Okay. Alright, gonna add some little bit of shadow to some of these stems. And then I'm gonna call it a day. Thank you for being here too, Joycey. Yeah, it does look like stationery paper, right? I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and put the tulips in here and maybe some of the blueberries here, and I probably will fill it in with a quote. That's what I'm guessing. And now that I've gotten the shadows in on the flowers, I think they're looking really good. I'm really happy with them. Really, really happy with them. And then this is what'll happen is I'll get all the flowers exactly like I like them, and then I'll be scared to death to write in there. But I will do it. I will, because at the end of the day, I never forget that it's just paper and paint. That's all it is. And if I wreck it at some point during the process, oh well, stuff happens, right? The ones that are shown on here are these, Joycey. This is, I don't think you were here when I showed it. This is Ruth Chow Simmons. Grace Laced. And the subtitle is Discovering Timeless Truths Through Seasons of the Heart. There's something really, really uplifting about this whole thing. But yeah, I thought I would do pretty much this exact cover. in a square format. You know, it's not going to be exactly the same, but, and then if I have room here in the middle, I'll add something just to go in my square 9x9 journal. Yeah, I love the book too. And if you're anywhere near a Hobby Lobby, they have them on sale for 50% off right now. So that $30 book cost me 15 bucks. So being patient and waiting really paid off because, yeah, saved myself some money. I like saving money. And I'm going to call it a day. So let's look at Zippy real quick, see how much more he's dried. For somebody who has no taste at all. I think this glitter is going to work though, so I'm really happy. Yeah, look at how that worked out down near his butt, where it kind of splattered out. So yeah, it worked, you guys. It's not going to go anywhere. The glitter is good and glued down. I'm not getting glitter on my hands. So that was a good way to get that glitter down. And I think it's dry enough. I can go ahead and put it in the book now. Woohoo! Zippy's going in the book. Going in the book. And I did get a little bit of glitter on this side, but oh well, I'm not going to worry about that. It looks like it's just sitting on top, so it will brush away. Alright, let's find where this glitter is trapped. I know, that was like the #1 goal of that whole thing. I worked myself into a frenzy. Alright, this is page 28. 24, 25. Oh, that's right, because the other back is on here. Duh. Alright, and I didn't wreck the page behind it, so hello, boys and girls. 25, 26, 27, 28. There we go. So he's in the book where he belongs. That makes me really happy. It's crazy the things that makes you really happy, right? Glitter fart. God. So thank you so much for coming, you guys. I really appreciate it. Yeah, Kathleen, that's how I was with my husband. There was no way somebody else was going to take care of her if I could do it myself. And sometimes there comes a point where you don't, I mean, we couldn't take care of Robert's mother. We had to put her in a home because she just needed too much care. So, but yeah, I agree, Kathleen. Totally. So thank you so much, you guys. Keep posting your pictures of the scavenger hunt on Instagram or your Zentangle. You guys go have a really, really fun day. And I appreciate it. Be kind. And I love you guys. See you, bye.